We've been talking about the Tesla Model Y as of lately because I've got my eyes set on one and I may not end up getting it or I may. I don't really know. It really depends on how things work out. I was informed today that this 1.99 was changed, but it doesn't look changed to me. Someone said that if you do 72, it's now 2.99, but that's not at all what I'm seeing. I can't select these. Well, this isn't even the configuration I wanted. But anyway, um, so what I wanted to come on today and talk about was, is it a good time to buy the Model Y? So they recently refreshed the Model 3 and, it's all new, all whatever. And everyone says, they're going to come out with a new Model Y, so you should just wait. You should just wait. So I'm going to tell you my opinion on this. Elon has already said that it's not going to be this year. So we know it's going to be next year, but we don't have a timeline. Is it going to be January? Is it going to be March? Is it going to be December? We don't know. I don't think it'll be December. I think it'll be toward the beginning of the year, maybe the first or second quarter. But with every new model, there's always something that ends up getting fixed. Every time you hit a first run production on anything with any company, it's not good. It's not 100%. Like when Ford came out with the all new aluminum F-150s, I think in 2015 it was. You don't buy a 2015 because there were flaws. There were things with it that were ended up being fixed in 2016. Now Tesla doesn't do model years like that. They make an update and it just happens overnight. But case in point, when the S and X were refreshed back in 2021, those cars are not the same as they were in 2021. Things were changed, updates were made because they seen that, something they thought would work didn't work. So they ended up fixing it, changing it, doing something different. I think the whole rear of the Model S was changed. I wonder if I can see a picture of that. Just like the tail lights and this whole design here was not the way it was when they first made it. Now, why? Maybe it's a design thing. Maybe they just wanted to change it because of the design. Maybe there were issues. I mean, Teslas have a history of having these leaking taillights where you get condensation and water inside the light. And Tesla has replaced them many times on many cars for that reason. The X was also changed in many different ways. And, when I first, there's still issues with the X, but that's another reason. That's another whole different topic. When I first got mine and had the half shaft issue, they've made updates to the half shafts, but there's still an issue. So, to each his own on that one. But I don't know about the 3 yet. I've heard a few things. Having issues with the key detection, but that may just be software. I don't really know, just yet if there are any major issues, but I suspect they'll make updates over the next year that, will make the car better. So that leads me into Model Y. The current Model Y design has been out for years. I think, I don't remember what year it actually got released, but anyway, been out for years. And yeah, it's due for a refresh. But we know that this design works. We know that there have been little updates over the years. They went to hardware 4. They've changed different things about the car. The suspension has made a major change since 2021 because my 2021 runs rough. But but there's been updates for the past few years to make the car a better car. Just because it's at the end, it's at the end of its design doesn't mean that it's not good. I think it's probably the best Model Y they make yet, produced today. Would I wait until next year? Probably. I mean, we're talking, I don't know. I mean, probably 8 months at least for the next car to come out, unless they just do it at the beginning of the year, but I don't think they're going to. So we'll say 8 more months to get the new design. But do you really want to jump in and be first on a new design? I don't. I would like to wait a year, let it, let them figure out what wasn't perfect. Let them make the updates and changes. And after the cars have been out a year, we'll know it'll be more perfect. It's not going to be 100%. None of them are ever 100%, but it'll be more to what it's supposed to be rather than what it was. That kind of holds true with the Cybertruck as well. I really wanted to get a Cybertruck, and they've come out, and you can get one now. I mean, I could just go order it if I wanted it. But I mean, the thing holding me back, other than the fact that it's stupid expensive, there's things they've already changed on it that didn't work because the idea just wasn't a good idea, or the part wasn't a good part, so they've changed the design. They've used different parts now. Once the Cybertruck hits mass production, like outside of the Foundation series, I think it'll be more stable. I think it'll be more reliable. You're not worried about, something failing or, a part wearing out prematurely because it's been tested for a year and they know whether it's going to work or they need to change it. So that's where I'm at. Would I buy a Model Y today? I would. I don't see any reason to sit here and wait and hope that the next one is going to be good. I would let it come out probably first or second quarter of next year. Let it run its course for a year. And around January, February 2026, look into getting one. Now, I don't think I would order in January, February because the whole thing is Tesla does these deals toward the end of the quarter every quarter. So March, June, September, and December. Those are the 4 good months to buy Teslas. And like right now is September. It's a good month to buy a Tesla because right now they're doing 1.99%, but I'm pretty confident that they will do something else toward the end of this month. Some other form of incentive is going to come out. That's the way it always works. Whether that be, free supercharging miles or whatever it be, they're going to do something. I'm confident. I have an order in, but I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. There's cars available in my area. I could go get any one of these. Actually, yeah, I did do white. I could do any one of these, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what changes. I ordered red, and there's no red one available. And that I do kind of want red, but at the same time, that worked in my benefit to say, well, it's not available, so I can wait. They have tried to get me to switch to any one of these. Any one I want, I can have it. But I want to wait because if they start knocking, $2,000 or even $3,000 off this price, this after tax credit 46 becomes 43. That's even more affordable. Now I've considered this color. It's crossed my mind a couple of times. But I don't like any of the other colors. Maybe blue, but dark colors show scratches. This one's a little more because it's got the tow hitch. But honestly, if they did an end of quarter sale and knocked $2,000 or $3,000 off, I'd take this one just because now I get the tow hitch for basically free, and I'm all down from the normal price. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if anything changes. They may tell me, I can't qualify for the cheaper price because I already had the order or whatever. We'll see. Tesla's unpredictable about their little things. I was reading about, it is a known issue that the wipers typically hit the hood when they go across. It's happened on multiple cars, S, X, Y. I don't know if it happens on 3 or not. It's a known problem. And mine's done it since I got it. I just never bothered getting it fixed. I don't know why. Now it has damaged the hood. And, I've got an appointment to get it fixed, but now the hood's damaged. And I was reading about how on the S, well, mostly the S, where it had happened, they replaced the hood for free because it was, something that happened no fault of your own. I'm trying to get them to replace the hood on my Y, my current Y, because it's actually not only rubbed the paint off, it's actually rubbed a hole in the actual metal from where it's rubbed for so long. I didn't even know it was doing it for the first few years until we just happened to notice it one day, and I'm like, oh, great. And then I forgot about it, so I didn't end up getting it fixed. So it's definitely something that needs to get fixed, but now it's to the point where I feel like they should replace the hood. It's this is not a problem that I created. It's not a problem of my own. So it's something they should fix. So anyway, that's what I say on the Model Y. I wouldn't wait. I would go ahead and get whichever one you want. It's a really good car either way at this point. There's no reason to pass up on it just because of, a hope for a better one that's going to be the same price. I know that when we get closer to them releasing the newer one, prices are probably going to come down a little, because they're going to try to clear out this old inventory, to make room for the new. So you might end up benefiting a little there if you wait for that, but don't wait for the new one. Go ahead and get the current one and drive it for a few years. Enjoy it. And by the time the bugs are worked out on the new Juniper model, then you can upgrade. And you can be confident in that upgrade without having to worry about being a beta tester for new things. Because not everything is perfect at the beginning.